Stand by for action! Anything can happen in the next half hour. And it normally bloody well does. Oh. Oh. Where's my drink? I'm parched. Oh, that's better. Oh. Let's turn this down. Hello YouTube. Look who's back. It's been a couple of weeks. How the devil are you? Strange times here in Britain and the world at the minute. Especially with the passing of Her Majesty the Queen. God bless her. Yeah, I'm going to do a video, I think, all about that. Yeah, I should have been in London, really, but more of that another time. This is Alan, Static Travellers, If I Was God tag, which I've been working on for a couple of weeks, but work, family life, I'm just too knackered to bloody been doing videos and say the Queen dying. It's kind of I'm still a bit saddened, bewildered. Well, I'm easily bewildered, befuddled and that by it all, but yeah, Alan Static Travellers, If I Was God tag, been doing the rounds. Yeah, let's get on with it. We've had enough flim flam, waffle and piffle, haven't we? Show our records you would improve by adding or removing a single track. I don't know about improving it, but yeah, let's I'll take one track off of here. Now I'm no fan really of this group. Not, even though I do own 2 albums by them and 7-inch single by George Harrison. Yeah, I'm not going to take the record out. This is on the Parlophone label. It's a 2016 reissue. I heard enough of the Beatles back in the 80s. Had school friends who were Beatles fans and fans of McCartney and Lennon stuff, etc., and Harrison stuff. Yeah, this, by the way, Sergeant Pepper's, or Dr. Pepper as I sometimes call it, #1 album here in Britain on the day I was born. It was top of the charts, #1. Yeah, so yeah, that gives you a clue as to how old I am. I know I only look about 18, 21 at a push. But yeah, I'd take the song A Day in the Life off of here and have it as a 7-inch single, and chuck the rest of the album as far as I'm concerned. I do love that song, A Day in the Life. Fantastic track. Yeah, and I wouldn't really bother with the rest of the album, to be honest. I only purchased it mainly because I'm a bit of a believer in owning the #1 album and 7-inch single on the day you were born. But yeah, and to be honest, like I say, I've heard the rest of the album before many a time. It don't really do nothing for me, but I do enjoy that last song. So trouble is, I think I'd rather have the 7-inch single and play that, or a 7-inch single and play that, and sort through my bins and pull the album out. So yeah, I'll take that one off of there and have it as a 7-inch single. Show a record by an artist you would resurrect from the dead. There's many I could have picked, many. But I've gone with this fella. The one and only Ian Dury. Much underrated songwriter, singer. Passed away from cancer a good few years ago. Well missed, well missed. Of course, famous for #1 classic, Hit Me With Your Rhythm Stick. I've got a big Ian Dury collection, including the Do-It-Yourself LP, which, well, I won't go into it now, but yeah, there's more to it than just one LP. This is a 1987 greatest hits type release on the Demon label. So yeah, one I'd bring back from the dead. The brilliant, the fantastic Ian Dury. Right, which record that you own would you obliterate from the face of the earth, erasing all memory of its existence? Well, there's loads of bloody records I'd obliterate from existence, including, I don't know, I forget who it's by, but if I hear it on the radio, I turn the radio off or turn it over or turn the sound down. That Don't Stop Believing. Oh God, it's so horribly sickly sweet. Oh, nonsense. And this is going to upset a lot of people as well. That Stairway to Heaven, Led Zeppelin. Oh no. There's a cover version of it by a certain singer. You can't really mention nowadays for what he's done in the past, and that. To be honest, I prefer his cover version. Rolf Harris. Oh dear, I've mentioned his name. Can't stand that Led Zeppelin one. I'm sorry, all you Zeppelin fans, but no, not for me. It's horrible, horrible, sickly sweet. No, but the one I would obliterate from existence, and I'm a big fan of them, Fairy Tale of New York, the Pogues. It's one of those songs, you quite like it when you first hear it, and I did. It was great, but then I kept hearing it, and sometimes I'd hear it 3 or 4 times a day on the radio when I was at work. And I just bloody well hate the thing now. Even more, people say, well, you hear Slade, Merry Christmas Everybody on all the time over the Christmas period. Yeah, but I don't grow tired of hearing that, or other Christmas songs released at Christmas. But this one, I just gets on my jollops. So yeah, Fairy Tale of New York, the Pogues, I'd obliterate that from existence. But there's plenty of others as well. Show a record cover which displays something of the power of nature. Now, I thought this would be a bloody easy one to do. And I'm looking through the record collection, and I could only find one cover. And that's Storm Clouds. And that's the front sleeve to the song The Sun and the Rain by Madness. And that's an actual sort of image taken from a bona fide oil painting. It actually tells you on here, cover painting shows details from the storm. And excuse my pronunciations now. Narcissus Virgilio Diaz de la Pena. And this has been reproduced by courtesy of the trustees of the National Gallery in London. So that's Storm Clouds, and that's taken from the front sleeve of The Sun and the Rain by the English band Madness. One of my favourites. I love Madness. Band that don't get the respect they deserve. Which three musicians would you Frankenstein together to produce a super musician? I've gone for these three. Right. You have to excuse me, I'm trying to balance this bloody book with the questions on one knee and get records. Artist number one. There we go. Prince Buster. And more about Prince Buster in a video I'll do about the Queen as well. Okay, I hope you can see that okay. Prince Buster. Artist number two. Let's try and balance this bloody book. Laurel Aitken. Another fantastic scar artist. No longer with us. Prince Buster passed away a few years ago. Laurel Aitken the same. Okay. And finally, Desmond Dekker. The great Desmond. Well, Laurel Aitken, Prince Buster, legends. So is Desmond Dekker. I did actually see Desmond Dekker performing live on stage 1985 on the Isle of Wight. The Isle of Wight Scooter Rally during the August bank holiday. Absolutely bloody fantastic. He was there in his army greens and his beret. Did them all. The Israelites. Itmec at 07 Shantytown. Amongst others. Absolutely fantastic. I'd cobble all three of those together. Prince Buster, Laurel Aitken, and of course the great Desmond Dekker. Right. Show a record. Record cover that depicts one of the 7 deadly sins. I've actually managed to do all of them. So here we are. Hello, welcome back. Did you enjoy that? Oh dear, it tickled me. Yeah, in more ways than one. Yeah, so let's carry on then. Show a record by a male, female artist you would say from the end of the world to entertain you in heaven forever. Heaven, Silicon Heaven. One there for the Red Dwarf fans. Well, not a singular artist for this one, but a band, a group. The Who, my favourite band. I keep saying they're my favourite band of all time, but by a smidgen. My favourite album of all time, an old battered copy, Old Faithful, Old Yeller. Quadrophenia. Greatest album of all time for me. Yeah, bit of a Bible, for me. And the female artist, well, my favourite female artist of all time. This lady, I've shown plenty of her records before. Toya. This is an early greatest hits type album, and that's not actually part of the album there. That's a friend of mine sent me some cut out lyrics from an old Smash Hits magazine of one of her songs. That's Thunder in the Mountains. And just noticed on the back, Phil Oakey, Human League. Great band they are. Still going, Human League. Still got the two girls singing, Phil Oakey. Sheffield, I think they were, aren't they? Sheffield, England, Human League. I think Dare by Human League is one of the greatest 80s, perhaps the greatest 80s electro pop album of all time. I've got no records for this one. Well, I have. I've got one record I could have shown. Actually, I've got an LP I could have shown in a 7-inch single, but I want to use them for other videos. I've got ideas for a video. Show a record by an artist you would assign to hell forever for musical crimes against humanity. Well, there's loads you could bloody well put up for that, isn't there? But yeah, some of the artists have been sort of shown to be pervy in the past, you know, kids and that, and adults and goodness knows what else. I'm not going to go into too many names and that because I don't want to get myself into any trouble. But yeah, there's plenty of, well, but I mean, you could include the two well, I'm not going to say chuck Led Zeppelin in there, but I mean, there's plenty of records you can assign to hell, isn't there, you know, for crimes against humanity. So I kind of pass on that one, but I do have records I could own. I do own it. Could go into that category. And finally, in your and thank God I hear you say, in your benevolence, which VC channel would you bestow 1 million subscribers to, so they would never have to work again and indulge and use all? Well, I think I've written that down. Yeah, which VC channels would you bestow 1 million subscribers to? I can't pick one. I keep meaning to do shout outs in these videos I do, but I always keep bloody well forgetting, and I say, well, I'll do a special sort of shout outs video one day. I never do. Rob Walker, I'd give him a load of subscribers for giving me encouragement in the first place to start doing these videos. And there's encouragement from Rachel and the crew. Harris Pilton cracks me up, he does. What a bloke. Funny bloke. Yeah. Funnily enough, he gave me a shout out when he did this question on his video for it. And yeah, cheers Harris. After that, I lost a couple of subscribers. Oh dear. But I got them back. and a couple more. So now, top geezer Harris Pilton. There's one bloke over in America I've got to mention. He cracks me up. Excuse my language, he's fucking brilliant. Laugh a minute he is. Cosmic Brian from Cosmic Vinyl. Top banana. Go and check his channel out. I'll put a link to it. Makes me crack up with laughter. Great funny guy. He shows some great stuff as well. A lot of it I've never heard of, and I'm probably never likely to listen to, but I keep saying this about videos. people show many artists and bands and etc. and that who I've never ever heard of, but they might sort of lead you on to something else and you might go out and listen to. He does some absolutely fantastic sort of bubblegum pop type videos and psych and sort of early metal influences. Great bloke, really funny. Cosmic Brian, Cosmic Vinyl. I'll put a link to the channel. Harris Pilton over here in England. Funny geezer. Really good. Mike PC31, the Vinyl Policeman. Another great chap. Always comments on the videos. Brilliant he is. I mentioned Rob. There's loads of others. Loads of others I could mention. And I will do. I'll Bill Vinyl Lists up there in Scotland. Lovely chap. Great chap. Deserves more subscribers. Great interesting videos. Shows some great ephemera and that, you know, magazines and the old concert tickets as well. Loads of people. So yeah, too many to mention. You can't just sort of pick one person. But yeah, so bless you all for taking time out during your busy day to tune in and watch. If you want to leave a comment, please feel free to do so. I do answer every comment. Yeah, even if you just want to say hello. Say hello. I don't bite. And yeah, why not have a go yourself? Have a go at doing this yourself. Don't cost you nothing, does it? Brilliant. See you again soon. Or as old Freddie Truman used to say, be seeing thee. Cheerio. Ha ha! Mo-fi. The crisis continues. Tune in for more detail.